The Gentleman. I was a little bit crabby about this movie since the local cinema gave out free tickets to an early screening for premium members, but what they forgot to do was specify the time to collect said tickets and that you can't collect them online, so when I got there, they were all out. And they also chose to host this viewing in the middle of the night so it wouldn't interfere with their daily screenings. So I ended up going to the actual premiere, and yes, it was definitely worth it, but it just pissed me off, that's all. Now anyway, The Gentleman. I'm not a huge Guy Ritchie fan. I've only seen a select few of his movies, but those I have seen have all been pretty good. So the plot is about Mickey Pearson, who owns a huge marijuana empire and now wants to sell it and retire. Meanwhile, a private investigator, played by Hugh Grant, is hired to find dirt on Mickey, and the whole movie is basically this private investigator who has written a screenplay based on his findings and tries to blackmail Pearson's right-hand man, played by Charlie Hunnam, with it. The way this story is told makes it pretty meta, in a sense. It also allows the movie to take liberties, since Hugh Grant's character says on multiple occasions that some things are added in the screenplay for drama and action, even though those add-ons might not be entirely faithful to what actually happened. But that's the beauty of it. It's up to the viewer to decide. The movie was pretty varied, in my opinion. It had a lot of cool stylistic choices, which I liked, which is pretty standard for Guy Ritchie, I guess. The acting was good all around. Charlie Hunnam was at his best, and whenever he walked into a room, he just stole the scene completely. It was pretty funny, without going too much overboard. The trailer definitely doesn't do the movie justice, so that's a big plus. Some negatives would be that sometimes it's hard to follow the plot, but just when you think you're completely lost, the movie comes back on track. I did see some 14-year-olds walk out about 20 to 30 minutes in, like 7 of them just strolling down the aisle. I heard later from a friend who works there that they thought it was boring, so that's why they walked out. This I didn't understand. It was never boring. It has moments where it throws a lot of stuff at you, but if you stick with it, it's going to pay off later, unlike a certain other movie. It's not your typical crime drama. It has a lighter tone than most. And for the purpose of this movie, it definitely works. This is not trying to be The Godfather. It's trying to be its own thing, which I can only respect. But what I'm trying to say is that we're going to move into spoiler territory here, since I see no other way of explaining what I mean otherwise. Most crime dramas end with some type of violent bloodbath where everybody dies and it's just a tragedy. Scarface being a prime example. Here it's more like a happily ever after kind of ending, and it's just kind of fresh to see that in a gangster film, that's all. I had a good time with the film. It's not bad at all. Definitely not bad at all for this early in the year. And that's pretty much it. I do recommend this movie, yes. Do I want to see it again? Not for a while. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this review, and as always, I love it when you do. Have a great day.